Alright, 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 alright. Let's get this day going, shall we? Okay, let me get caught back up on chat. Kisora was first and Ms. Aleska was second. I see BFAB's not working right now. Don't worry, he is technically still keeping track. But, I forgot to get my drink. But apparently he is not, like, talking right now. So I'm gonna take y'all with me while I get my drink. Update news, I'm excited, can't you tell? Oh my god, same Kisora. I see you at work, Ms. Aleska, but hey. And how you doing, Just? Also, I don't know if any of y'all saw that video I posted for all of like 2 minutes, but I was just curious. Hey, Kimber! I know one person had commented on it, and it was only up for like 2 minutes, and I was like, dang. Because, legitimately, let me tell y'all what. I posted a video, and then as soon as I posted the video, Palia decided to post their own video, so I immediately privatized that video and started working on a brand new video in reaction to their video. You're trying to finish Suburbia Elderwoods quest, but can't find the two brothers you need to talk to as a kid to catch the bug. Oh no, good luck, Copper, I believe in you. You was mid-watch when it was removed. Don't worry, Roses, it will be back next week. But like, spoiler alert for those who didn't see it, it was me ranking all the animals. But since they just announced a new one, like I wasn't expecting a patch next week. I was expecting at least one more week. I was expecting my video to be at least relevant for 1 week, not like 4 days. So I'm like, it's gonna get redone. Because spoiler alert, I don't know what this new animal gives, but I am pretty sure it might be Salt, because I put a little salt icon by his name. And if all he gives is salt, like, I'm not going to be impressed, so he won't be ranked very high. Spoiler alert. I'm good. Working on your Heartopia house. I still have not started Heartopia. Because, like, legit, I've got next week. Like, I was already planning. Okay, so, like, I'm not going to be doing a... Well, we'll need your opinion on the Rolly. Exactly. Like, you're going to want my opinion on it because I do a lot of ranching. I say as I'm like, hey, anybody want to take care of my ranch? Actually... We're going to water the grove, but we're not going to actually chop the grove this week. We will chop some flow trees because we do have extra ones from ones we had been growing. My god, I don't know what's going on in my chat, but we had to fix that. But as you guys know, I haven't been on due to snow, so... Possibly or, maybe or... But, like, I really feel like they're waiting to give us kitsus for our ranch to give us ore. Like, I'm pretty confident. But the salt could be, like, rock salt, which comes from ore, maybe. Because they put a little salt shaker symbol right beside its name on the Discord notes. And they typically try to throw in a little teaser there. So I couldn't think of anything else besides salt. And as I said, if he gives us salt and it can't be starred salt, then he's not going to get a very good opinion from me. Gonna have to stop preserving for a bit. Meant to put blueberries in that, but that's fine. Okay, anyway, I guess I'm gonna go water the grove, so if anybody wants to come help me water the grove, we'll get that going. Yes, the grove is this far behind, but guess what? We have all of these trees over here that we have previously chopped, that we have previously grown, that Hisora has so politely organized for us. Remember, I gotta start off at my other side. I gotta start off at the same side, you know? Like, I'm a creature of habit, what can I say? But I love the fact that we're getting Sandshrew into Palia. And I'm definitely excited to have a new farming animal. But here's the thing, okay, guys? So, so like, real talk. Like, I've seen so many comments now about that. Basically, everybody's wanting a bigger ranch. Like, what is too many animals before you're like, oh, I can't do this anymore. I can't take care of this many animals. Like, because I know we're already at 30, and I'm like, 30 takes you a good bit of time, you know? Speaking of, whenever I'm done watering my garden, whoever wants ranching experience, I'll be going over to my ranch, and you're more than welcome to come over there and take care of my animals for me. You know, collect, feed, and pet them to get extra experience if you want. If not, I'm cool with doing it by myself, but either rate, I will get it leveled up. But yeah, like, do you guys want more space? And if so, like, how many more spaces? Hey Hugh, sorry sorry the bot is broken today. It might be back. It's still keeping track though. Also, we're working on something cool for it soon too. Also, we have a soup cooking event coming up, I assume, based on what it says about Reth's, like, surprise. So it's like a cooking event, but you gotta specifically cook soup, is what I assume this is what it's gonna be. You know, now you have to get up at the crack of dawn to get your errands done. Why? Because you got your patch you gotta get... Oh, are you talking about on Tuesday? So that you can get your... So you can get online for the patch? Or are you just talking about in general? I mean, at least you know ahead of time. Like, because I know Wednesday's stream is going to be a later stream. As long as the game cooperates, because I know I'm getting basically my big patch for WoW Classic on Thursday. And seriously, Paleo's like, you know what? We're gonna drop a patch right before the Animal Crossing update. I'm like, fine, okay. Now they're like, you know what? We're gonna drop a patch right before the World of Warcraft major update. And I feel like now they're targeting me and the games that I play. Like, I feel very attacked with these release schedules with these patches right now. The third is the day you go pay rent and water bill and electric. Well, I guess you gotta go get it done early, huh? Don't worry, you know I'll be making a video about patch notes. But yeah, so anyway, go back to what I'm saying. Which soup recipe is your favorite to make? In all honesty, probably fish stew, just because it gives me a reason to fish. And it can be worth a lot of money doing it in big rapid succession, so that would probably be my favorite, because fish stew is a soup, right? Getting up at 6 a.m. on a Tuesday displeases me. Very that. So does that mean this weekend we're going to be doing a lot of fishing? Like, I was sitting there literally thinking about if we were going to be fishing on today's stream. Because if we're going to have a soup event, like, why aren't we going to make fish stew, right? So wouldn't it be wise to go ahead and stock up on, like, rare, epic, and legendary fish so that we can do a bunch of fish stew cooking, presumably next week? Getting up at 6 a.m. on a Tuesday displeases me. See, I'm up at 6 a.m. every day, girl. Get on my level. Like, my body wakes up at 6 a.m. and is like, you know what? It's time to get up. And a lot of times I do get up. Oh my goodness, thank you guys so much. As I said, I know this is very behind, so... I eat dinner at 1 a.m. and go to bed at 2. I eat dinner at like 6 p.m. and I'm usually in bed by like 10:30. Thank you guys so much. So yeah. But no, but like on a serious note, like, do we want to go fishing today and go ahead and like start like, oh yeah, by the way, does anybody want to take care of my ranch before I go there and take care of it myself? Because I'm gonna hop over to my ranch. If anybody wants to take care of it, you're more than welcome to hop over here and pet and feed and collect from all the animals to get all the experience you want. Because you get experience, I get experience, you know, it's a win-win for everybody. Let me get me a gummy bear, though. I'm fighting to want to do my own ranch. See, I don't mind doing my own ranch. But I also, to be honest, haven't played in 3 days, so... we got a lot to do. But I will come over. No, you don't have to. Okay, yes, this many Bouvars is a bad idea, y'all. This many Bouvars was a bad idea. Oh, but thank you. Okay, you're an adult. I mean, I'm level 61, so... Fish stew party, exactly! Like, so that's why I'm seriously like, are we gonna fish today? Cause like, don't get it twisted, you know I'm gonna love fishing. But like, do I wanna like, go ahead and like, start fishing over the weekend to stock up for next week, you know? I'd like for them to give us more spaces for animals so that the same species can reside together, right? Same. Also, ding, level 62. Wait, you were an adult too, right? Yeah. Why is this one hard? Oh, you're venerated. I'll give you a quick pet. I'm gonna send that one off. And I'll go ahead and buy one more. Because we do like the trufflets, yeah. Like, I feel like this pen could easily fit another 5 animals. You know, this one's a big, large pen. They can, the computer, they can spread them out a bit more. I'm just checking out all of these with icons. I'm not doing anything with them. But yeah, I decided I wanted to try out getting like a whole bunch of Bouvars to see how much I liked it. I don't like it. I think I want to just keep it their like recommended amount. I think that's what I like. I mean, I know that's how they're designed anyways, so... But I will let these guys grow old. I'm not just going to send them off. I might actually. I might send off a couple of these. Only because, like... Oh, that one we're keeping. This one is kind of lame. But that one doesn't have a trait yet, so... Okay, well that one's been recently soothed. So we don't like that, so we're just gonna donate that one. Okay, I filled my focus back up. That one's been recently pet. We'll get rid of this one. Like, I'm only picking ones that have been recently pet. That way I know they've been recently pet. Or that way I know that we got all the experience we could out of them. Yeah, we'll get rid of that one. We're now at like 9 out of 4. That one's got midnight fur. This one's just shiny. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be cutting down a few of those. Ooh, you're electric! Boogie, woogie, woogie, woogie. Ooh, I'm level 63, y'all. Ooh, I like electric. Look at its antlers. It got electric going from it. That's pretty cool. Okay, anyway, let me back to barnyard work. We're definitely going to be keeping this one because this one's quick, and that's very good. We definitely want to keep electric. I mean, we don't really care about this one, so we'll just get rid of this one. Like, if I have a couple extra, I'm not that upset about it. Like, you know, I'm at like 7 out of 4, which should be fine anyways. That one's a midnight. That one looks good. Mulberry fur. We'll get rid of this one. Okay, so let me go buy some more animals because I need some more. How many I can do one more trufflet, and then how many goobies do I need? I need 4 goobies. So let me do 4 goobies and 1 trufflet. 1. Okay, goobies were at 8 of 8. Trufflets were at 8 of 8. Bouvars were at 6 of 4, but that's fine. And then I guess we're gonna get a couple of Ferrises. I'm not gonna save space for the Rolly. I mean, I can always dump a Bouvar or 2 or a cow or 2, you know? I will make space, but I also want to get more experience today, so there we go. But no, we will definitely get the Rolly because I'll have to make a definite opinion on how I like the Rolly. Like, I don't name my animals anymore. That's too much. Not when I've got this many animals and I'm getting ready to cycle through more, like... I'm not saying, like, I'm here to, like, power level. Oh my god, traits! This one's a diva! Happiness depletes more slowly depending on how many cosmetic traits they... Oh, well, you ain't got no cosmetic traits, diva. See, and I would have named it Diva, too, if I was gonna be, like, naming things. Ooh, I like a butter yellow with zigzags. Whoops. Thank you so much, Kisora. Enjoy the extra experience. To make up for your own, I guess. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so I can sell some of this stuff. I don't really need these. I got plenty of those. Oh. Now to your own ranch. Understandable. To your own ranch. I was about to say, do you need me to come? I'm like, if not, then I'm probably going to go over and start getting some fishing ready. Oh my god, I got so much stuff in my bags. I gotta put y'all into storage. You look cold. Are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm chill. I'm comfortable. It's actually 64 in the house, so it's not too bad actually. I'm just lazy and I don't want to unlayer because then I'm gonna have to layer back up later, so. For the cookie of the day, I got you, I got you. I gotta take care of my gardening because it's a new day. But yeah, so I think we might do some fishing today. Solely because... Oh, I already took care of my garden. Alright. I thought I did that, like, after the fact, but I guess I didn't. Oh my god, we got a new collectible. I forgot we got all of this. But we got, oh, let's go. Okay, okay. I'm gonna have to put some of this on my storage plot. Not a lot of it, but some of it. But if you don't, then you'll freeze more when you get out. Well, yeah, but I also put on another layer before I go out, so... Doesn't expect you to have a hoodie or a hat indoor. Well, I just made this hat, so I gotta show off the hat. I actually don't normally wear a hat with my headphones on, but, you know, I kind of wanted to show off the hat I made. Sorry if that's a little conceited, but... you know, I worked hard on it and I think it looks good. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wear it. I'm getting quite the collection of starred amethyst. I'll tell you what. Well, it's nice. Look at... Thank you. Do we want to keep emeralds? I guess we'll keep emeralds. I guess they're worth something. But I'm not going to keep the starred onyx or the starred garnet, you know? But yeah, right now I'm actually working on... I was gifted a whole bunch of this, like, velvet yarn. I know you can't really tell in the light, but this is, like, super, like, fluffy, soft velvet yarn. And, I just didn't know what I wanted to do with it, so I'm kind of just making a scrap blanket with it. And I'm just kind of... got, like, one ball of one color, half a ball of another color. You know, two balls knotted together for another color. And, I'm kind of just waiting for 6 p.m. so I can dump that into the... Ooh, a flow pine cone. Oh yeah, let's see what's in our super lucky prize. Oh, okay, nothing good. Okay, so we can drop you off, you, and you, and you, and you. I guess that's all. Everything else is going into the sell bin. Obviously minus these, but these will get put out. Alright, it's almost 6 p.m. And then I think I might get ready. It'll make a really nice lap blanket. It definitely has already. Like, it's on my lap right now. So I think after this, I'm going to get ready and I'm going to go out to the Elderwoods and I'm going to start doing some fishing. So if anybody would like to come fish with me in the Elderwoods, I figure I'm going to start saving up all of my rare, epic, and legendary fish from there. So that if we do have a soup party that we're making a lot of fish stew for, then I am prepared, you know? Because I've got plenty of glowworm. Oh my god, I did not mean to put those in there. Anyway, let me pull out some stacks of food. Which is good thing we're doing a fish stew party because I'm kind of running down on fish. I mean, I've got plenty of fish still in my storage plot, but I guess we'll do a round of 3. I don't know. We'll see. I've got to make sure I get my fish and food buffs. I gotta... Oh, wrong button. I gotta stack up all my fish bait. But, like, I mean, I haven't done a fishing stream in a while, to be fair. To be fair. Okay, so let's bring out another stack. Back to lurking, got things to do here. Well, I appreciate the lurk. As always. We'll just empty this out, and that way it can just continue to make more. I didn't realize I had stuff still needing to be processed over here. Okay, well now I'm ready to go to the Elderwoods and go fishing. Because, as I said, if we're gonna have a soup cooking parties next week, I'm gonna be ready with some fish stew. Ooh, I'm like, wait. I mean, I'm gonna be using it for 2 hours, and I'm probably never gonna fish for like 3 hours straight. Nah, I won't use a potion today. Tomorrow, though. Because, like, we're only gonna be chopping like 100 trees tomorrow. So, because we're just gonna use some of the backup trees, because obviously the grove is not going to be watered in time. So if anybody would like to come fish with me, you're more than welcome to come down to the Dermer Docks. And the first couple of people there, I'll invite to a party. And then if we end up having more than, 4 of us there, we can always form a second party, Ain't against none of that. Hi, I'll join you. I just need to log in. No worries, Pixie. As I said, I'm just doing this because I'm pretty confident that if we're gonna have a stew party, if we're gonna have a soup cooking party, that fish stew's gonna count. And so I'm ready. Oh, and the bot's not working over on the Twitch side of things. BFab's down today, I'm sorry. But he's still keeping track, so your redemption did count. It's just not going to tell you what it was today. But it will add to your number, so your number should still be up by 1 tomorrow. Ooh, a star. Oh, we're starting this off with a starred Illaroo eel. Oh, I inspired you? Oh my goodness. Did I really? To do what? Oh my god, you started crocheting a wool punny? Oh my god, yes! Love it. At least I'm experimenting with it. I believe in you. You're on your way. All right, Kimber. Like, I would love to eventually have, like, crochet day where, like, I'm over here crocheting, like, on stream. We just have some, like, lo-fi music playing, and everybody else can do their own crafts, and we just kind of have, like, a craft time. Like, you know, just saying. Lake Shark, hoo-ah-ha. Like, I'm hitting all of these over here, because we had a whole bunch, like, wham bam thank you ma'am. Oh, I didn't even see you here already, Kimber. Let me send you an invite. I hate the fact that I always get stuck right there. Like, I had, like, all these starred pools. So I'm like, let me take them, see what starred fish I get. Because we might fish all weekend just to give us extra rare fish. That way, if we're doing all this fish stew, we're going to be making some money, you know? Got another starred pool. Like, I'm not going to keep, like, the lake sharks and stuff. Those I will probably just throw into making more worms. You know, we'll cook them down and make them into more worms, but... But the eels, all the eels I'm going to hold on to. And I'm going to hold on to, obviously, the Majis of War and the maws. Because I was saying, like, I don't think poke bowls would count as a super stew, right? Because that's not, I don't really know what a poke bowl is, so. I just know it's in a bowl in this game, so. On my way to the Elderwoods, no problem. When you get here, I'll send you an invite. But I'll even save all the eels I'll get, because they're just rare, but at the same time, if I've got like 100 eels, and we're doing 100 cooking party, you know, that'll be nice. I mean, I know everybody gonna be doing fish stew next week, so... Speaking of the eels... That was a really good hook there. And again. Oh my god, again! Oh my god, I'm just kidding, y'all. Could you imagine if I would have got one more eel right there after being like, you know what, I'm gonna hold on to all the eels I get. Good for you, Bri. I got 3 regular eels and 2 starred eels already. Like, girl. And I just hit level 510, y'all. I know. We're getting there. Next goal is 1,000. I want to get to 1,000 fishing. How crazy would that be to have 1,000 levels in fishing? Poke bowls are not soup. Good to know, good to know. So, I don't know if I'll actually use all the legendary maws I may fish up this week. It's a dish of diced raw fish tossed in sauce and served as an appetizer. Oh, I got you. Okay. But we're still gonna make a lot of fish stew, because stew is a soup. A stew is definitely a soup. So, we are definitely going to be making a lot of fish stew next week. If the event's next week. If it's the week after, I'm gonna be ready for it, you know? Either way, I'm getting ready for it now. Poke bowl is like sushi? Okay, I got you. Okay, so Palia just does it weird. Oh my god, guys, I got another eel. I just had to collect all the starred pools in the area. I think I need to put on a new hook. I didn't see my hook break, but... Okay, it's about to. That's why. I always get... Are you at Dimmer? Yeah, we're at the Dimmer docks. I mean, are they docks? Are they not docks? I don't know. Dimmer docks? Dimmer not docks. But yeah, this is my favorite spot to fish. Like, right there is the teleporter. I like it because, A, I'm near a teleporter. B, there's good fun places all up and down this little area to fish at. I just like this particular little dock area. I don't know why, but it's my favorite. But it gives me views to pretty much a lot of the surrounding starred pools. Like, I'm not going to go all the way up and down the coast for starred pools. Like, I'm not that desperate. But it gives me a good, like, general area where there's a lot of starred pools I can hit and a lot of infected pools that I could hit, so... I still need to finish the fishing achievements of Elderwood, but... New starred pool? Ah, I thought one appeared over here. Oh, another one appeared over here. 2 starred pools over here. You know, if you're into that type of thing. Hey, Pixie. I'll send you an invite in just a moment. I'm catching this stored fish. Don't worry, it's nothing good. Just a lake shark. Boo, lake sharks! Party invite has been sent. Okay, now going back to my regular spot. Oh my god, there's Star Pool over there. Okay, I might go over there for that Star Pool. To the island! That broke my hook. Yup. I was like, I hear that little ding. And then I'm going back to my little perch. But yeah, if anybody else wants to come fishing with me, you're more than welcome to. What dishes do you what dishes do you eat to get so many fishing booths? Also, what do you think of the new ranching animals gonna give us? P.S. I hate that I don't understand the ranching cooking stuff yet. What dishes do I eat to get so many fishing buffs? Well, what I do right here is just the standard, I got fish stew, and then I do sashimi. And I do lower quality sushi, my expensive sushi I tend to sell. And then I do trout dinners. And the only reason I mainly do the sushi is because it gives me, like, typically quite a bit of focus for my focus bar. But there's also one more Fisherman's Brew. I just don't typically make a lot of it because of, the fact that it just requires materials I'm using for other things, and I just can't get enough emerald carpet moss. I should request that. But yeah, so as you can see, like, these four typically will fill up my focus bar, and then I also have my hooks that are on hand, because hooks also give a buff. If you're a beginner fisher, I recommend a safe zone booster for your hook. But if you're a more experienced fisherman, then I suggest the hook time booster, which is what I use. And that gives you and those will give you an extra buff to fishing as well. And what do I think the new ranching animal's gonna give? In all honesty, the Discord had, like, the little salt shaker beside it, so, like, I don't know if it's gonna give us salt or not, which would be a weird thing to give. Now, if it can give starred salt, then, you know, I'm intrigued, but if it just gives us regular salt, I kinda don't care. You can buy moss from... Typically, yes, but I don't think it costs coins, right? And I typically use my coins to buy more Dari cloves so that I can do more sushi parties, so... Or poke bowl parties. So... I've almost completed the Elderwood fishing accomplishments. You just need to start at Infected Moss. I still need an Infected Maji of War over here. And then I've got to do, like, all of the stuff for the rivers. Like, I never fish in the rivers here. Because I'm like, I can't get a legendary fish over there. So I'm always just fishing over here just to get legendary fish. And for the chance of getting my Infected Maw. Maybe the new animal gives us extra cooking things we buy, like salt, sugar, oil, and vinegar. Ooh, that's a neat idea. I just know they had a little, like, salt shaker beside its name, you know? And so it made me wonder. Yeah, and definitely the ranching cooking system is definitely pretty convoluted for so it's definitely a hard thing to get used to at first. No, you use the fishing metals. So you buy it from Ionar then with fishing metals? No, no, no. You would use your foraging metals. I'll check later, but yeah, foraging metals. Yeah, and as I said, in the foraging metals I tend to use to get more Dari cloves, so because I can get like a bunch of non-star Dari cloves, and I don't think people are complaining that they're non-starred ones, you know, because when you're doing a double Dari poke bowl, there's a high chance they're going to be like a starred dish anyway, so. Oh, okay. Yeah. Or otherwise, I would probably buy some, so I just don't farm them enough. I'm just using a lot right now for a decorating project, so I'll take another eel. That's really great for me. Thought there was a starred pool over here. You know what? I don't even care about that one. That one's such a pain in the butt to get. Like, I need them to fix some of these starred pools. Like, I know that sounds trivial, but it's such a pain in the butt. You know what? I don't even care about that one. But I do care about that one. Because as I said, I still need an infected Magi of War. Ooh, right as it disappeared. Do you know that as long as you hit the pool, like, right before it disappears, you'll still get credit for it? Just because the pool vanishes, as long as your bobber was in that beforehand, then you get it. But yeah, at first I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be fishing this weekend. But now I'm like, I'm probably going to be fishing this weekend. Like, as I said, we haven't fished as a community in like 2 months. Which is surprising, I know. Oh, what? Oh my god, what'd you get? I'm so happy for you! Oh crap. Hey Void, welcome in! Sorry, BFAB's down. It's still keeping track, but you just can't see what it is. Also, I need to Oh, you got a Toadstool plush? Nice, let's go! Haven't gotten a single plush yet, which is very surprising. But hey, how we doing, Void? You see the trailer? Yep. But yeah, plushie hype. The new server merge stuff. Oh, I didn't know that. I've totally missed that. We'll be able to see how old a server is. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, though. But no, one of the things they announced, well, I was about to say, new on the Discord for about 2 hours, maybe. Oh, okay, it must be after I'd saw the initial Discord announcement for, the stuff coming in the patch. Which is Tuesday, by the way. So I hope you're ready. Oh my god, guys, I got a maw! Let's go! Yeah! That'll get saved for the next Poke Bowl party. We won't waste that on a fish stew party. But I'm getting a surprisingly large amount of eels on this server, so... I'm most definitely not complaining. Oh, my hook broke. Magi of War, let's go! Blue for rare, for epic fish! Hey, I'm saving up the Magis of War for next week's cooking party, so... those will get used for fish stew. Oh, crap. Congratulations on the moth. Oh, thank you, thank you. I know I get excited every time I get them, too. I've been needing more of their fins, so... And thank you for answering me. No worries, no worries. I'm just over here fishing, so... I like talking to people while I fish. It's one of the reasons why I like fishing so much. It's because, I get to sit here and chill out in, one place and essentially just perform this same action over and over. And I get to sit here and just talk to people and have a good time, you know? Hey, Metal Mew! Sorry, BFab's down on the Twitch side of things, but he's still keeping track of your flowers. You just don't know which one you got today. Also, likewise to you, Lady Belle. But hey! The dynamic duo shows up when I'm fishing, I swear. They knew. They were like, Kay's out there fishing. Lurk. Well, I appreciate you lurking. Ooh, another eel. Let's go. And thank you for the lurk, Lady Bell. I figured you're probably still driving home, so you be safe. We'll be home soon. I figured. Be safe. Ooh, star pull by me. Just a float fish. Trash. Lake sharks. Always tricking me. Ooh, there's a star pool over there. I'm gonna get that next. Oh my god, what'd you get? Because are they? There we go. Sorry, I had to fix something over there. Another toadstool plush? Let's go! Plushie hype. Your controller keeps moving me forward even when I take my finger off of it. Oh my god. I know my Switch is really bad for drifting, so... I'm sorry about that. My game was in first person for a minute yesterday. Oh my god, that's crazy. And that got me another fin plush. Let's go. But some of y'all might be wondering, why am I fishing today? Well, I'm going to be fishing a lot over this weekend. Because they announced that there is a soup event coming up. And a fish stew is definitely a soup. So I'm fishing now. and saving up on rare and epic fish so that we can do a lot of fish stew parties. So any of y'all who are fishing with me, if you would like to hold on to all of your Illaru eels, I won't ask for your epic fish, I won't ask for your legendary fish, but if you want to hold on to all the Illaru eels you get, and maybe we'll have a couple of people bring some fish to a different one. Ooh, river shark plush! Oh my god, you're so lucky. Let me go home. I gotta clear out my bags and get some more food buffs. Keep on this server. One of y'all, no. Ooh, sorry. Ooh. Don't both of y'all leave. At least one of y'all stay. But I will be right back. I'm gonna repair, clean out some stuff, and be back for another round. So I will be right back. It seems like we got a pretty good server, so I don't want to lose this server for a chance at a server that could be worse. You know? I'm like, you don't risk a good server to get a bad server, you know? You don't risk that good server for a better server, if that makes sense. You have a lot of eels. Nice. Have you been saving up eels for some reason? Also, I don't know where my hook is. But anyway, so let me put all of my moi. And my plushies in there. And then we'll take out the plushies and the starred fish later. Oh, no, no, no. We don't want to sell those. We want to hold on to those because we got to turn those into fish food. So we'll do that later. You got a maw? Let's go. Maw plush? Let's go. Oh my god, you've got such crazy... That's what I'm saying. I don't want to lose this server if Kimber's having all this luck. It's my fishing aura, guys. I give off this aura where if you fish, like, within, like, the ability of me, you get additional fishing luck. That's the only thing I can explain is I give off the oneness fishing aura. Because everybody seems to have crazy luck around me. I guess for you, or maybe just because I'm a hoarder. Nah, you're fine. I was just giving you a hard time. Also, I seriously don't know where my hook's at. But I should put my phone on charge. That's what I should do. Okay. I had notifications. I had to look. Yes, you are good luck. What can I say? Not to toot my own horn, but I did. Oh good, I already just teleported back onto y'all's server. I didn't have to come over. Oh, I forgot to repair. Hang on, go back home and repair. Because I'm already like half broken, so... I knew I was forgetting something. I'm sorry. I'm a bad player. Yeah, I seriously don't know where my hook went to. I don't see it on the floor. It's not under my yarn. There it is. I don't know where it went, but I heard it. Heard it fall. Oh, there it is. And I heard it roll. So I guess it was in my blanket somewhere. You know, when you're crocheting a blanket, it's hard to, you know, see where things get put. Anyway, let me go repair. And then I'll be back out there to do more fishing. Like knitting yarn? No, crocheting. But, I am, because you can see this hat. I crocheted it. And currently I'm working on this scrap blanket. That's a bunch of velvet yarn I was gifted. I was gifted a bunch of like balls of velvet yarn in different colors. Like one ball of one color, half a ball of another color. So I'm kind of just meshing them all together for a blanket, so... And I just couldn't find where I put my crochet hook. Because, you know, your boy likes to crochet in downtime when I'm on, like, loading screens and such, so... Okay, I'm back. Ooh, sorry. I am back with a fixed fishing pole. Let me refill back up on my fishing food buffs and focus. Oh, I forgot to put on glowworms. Oh, such a failure. Nobody likes you, Ancient Koi. Actually, I lied. I wouldn't be mad at an Ancient Koi fish. No, I also lie. I would be mad at an Ancient Koi fish. Because I would rather have fish plushies from a different body of water than this ocean. I want to fish in more places than just this body of water. Because, like, you get legendary fish here, epic fish here. And then you also get 2 shark plushies, 2 small fin plushies, 2 large fin plushies, and 3 toadstool plushies. All from the same body of water. Like, tell us this is not the only place you want us to fish, you know? My hook just broke. I heard that sound. But yes, if anybody would like to come join us, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, what would I like? I would like if they give us new fishing plushies. In all honesty, I would love Bahari fishing plushies. Like, I would love, like, a unicorn fishing plushie, or, like, maybe, like, the Dawn Ray and the Dusk Ray plushies from the rivers. Like, you know, I'd be down for that. Like, I'd fish over there sometimes, you know? I mean, obviously, this place is technically, like, the best place to fish, so. That's so cute. Aw, thank you. I actually started to get into crocheting, right around when COVID happened and everybody was getting locked up. One of my friends knew how, and he lived down the road from me. So I had him teach me, so. Oh, we just got another River Shark Fin plush! But then I took a break for a few years, and I got back into it this year. And so, like, this year now, I've been, like, really crocheting. Like, my goal is to eventually make my own yarn. And so, like, the land that I'm currently trying to fix up, is going to eventually turn into a fiber farm where I'll be able to make my own wool, cotton, linen. I want to do a few different types of textiles. I would now love to eventually be able to make my own fabric. I think that would be cool. So all y'all hanging around here in stream, y'all are just helping me get to that a little bit quicker. So I just want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all being here. Home from work, how's it going? It's going great, Ms. Zaleska. How are you doing? We're just over here fishing because, you know, we're prepping for the patch at this point. So we're doing some patch prepping. I would love all the Ray plushies. Legitimately, Kimber, like, I have been saying that what they need to do is make a Ray plush. And then all they gotta do is just, like, change its color for all the different Rays. And then just drop a whole bunch of Ray plushies in one patch. So we'd be fishing in, like, all the bodies of water, getting all of the plushies. Like, and it would be a simple model that all they'd have to do is primarily just do a few recolors on, you know? Like, do a small edit on some of them, like the giant Kilima Stingray, making it slightly bigger. Or, like, the Bat Ray, you know? But for the most part, a lot of them are, like, a similar model, so their plushies could be the same way, you know? And that's me, like, trying to, like, be nice and make, you know, the programming work easier on them, you know? You had to close Twitch, but you're still in the party. No worry. Oh, I guess you can't hear me then. And I'm not typing. She knows I don't type. Yeah. But yeah, how are you doing today, Ms. Zaleska? Figure I'm gonna fish for like another hour or so. We probably should water the grove, to be honest. But I've already decided we're just chopping 100 of the extra trees this week, so it's not in that big of a deal. Glad to be home, about to get supper. Nice. I'm still like 2.5 hours away from supper. But let me tell you what, I can't wait to eat it, because I'm getting hungry. In fact, I'm going to have me another gummy, because I'm kind of hungry. I've been snacking on gummy bears. Don't judge me. Oh my god, congrats! I don't know what you got, but congrats! I hear the jumping, so I know it's good. I just hear people jumping behind me. And I know something's up. Oh my god! I got a Pixie Floatfish plushie! Another Maw plush, let's go! Plushie hype! I'm saying this seems to be a pretty good server, so... Hey, Tiki Moon. How you doing? Good to see you. Gonna do a focus check here in a moment. But yes, surprise, Tiki. We are fishing today, but it's for a good reason. Hey, Lady Belle. We gotta prep for Tuesday's patch, so... Ooh, a fiber farm? That'd be the coolest idea I've ever heard. Amazing luck to you. Can't wait to buy some from you someday. Oh, why thank you. Yeah, because like, for instance, my hat, it's made out of acrylic yarn, you know, which nothing against acrylic yarn. It's very affordable. Also, let's go! Plushie hype! And it was a double proc plushie hype! Hey, good to see you, Lady Belle. How was work? Good, my computer's been acting up, but I think it's okay now. How you doing? Tuesday patch? What? I know, Tiki. I did a reaction to the trailer. It's up on YouTube if you want to go watch it, you know. Watch my reaction to the trailer, and then we can talk about it. But yeah, there's a patch on Tuesday. So I figure I'm going to do some fishing and do some pre-prepping for it. Because if you want a slight spoiler, what's in the video. You've only gotten a shark fin plush? I'm so sorry, Pixie. Hey, wait, an update? Yeah, we got a trailer. There's a patch on Tuesday, Lady Belle. Ooh, shark fin plush. A giant one. Yeah, so like serious talk, y'all. I had a video fully made, fully edited, uploaded. I released it right when Palia released their video. So 4 people got to watch that video before I deleted it. Because basically, Palia's video made mine obsolete that day. So, it's going to get redone and be released next week. But it's fine because we got a trailer video and a patch video coming up, so, you know. Okay, I will, after you stop streaming, spill the tea now. Oh, I'll wait till Lady Belle. Lady Belle's gonna go watch it because it's only like a 30-second video. Like, even if you just watch the Singularity 6 part of it. But, I'll wait till Lady Belle gets back and then I'll explain it. Because she's gonna go watch it real quick. Probably not my version, but just the trailer video. But I'll probably re-explain it to her. But yeah, so they said that basically there's going to be a soup community event. Reth's got a soup community event coming up. And so I assume that means we're cooking soup, right? And if we're cooking soup means we can cook fish stew, and fish stew is a soup. Ooh, another giant fin! Let's go! So I'm like, if I can go ahead and start fishing now, I can save up all my rare and epic fish, and basically all the extra eels I fish up, I'll be able to put towards a cooking party, and we can just do like fish stew all next week, you know? I mean, if it launches on Tuesday, who knows? It might come a week later, you know? Hadari's event was like a week later, you know? But with a patch on Tuesday, we're going to be doing all the new stuff on Tuesday, so I'm like, let me go ahead and stock up now, where I've got nothing to really do in the game. You know, there's not really anything we're doing right now, so I'll donate the first 50 eels to the cause, and I appreciate that, Metal Mew. We're gonna do like 100, we're gonna be doing like, if they do this, we'll do like 100 fish stew a day, as long as we've got, and everybody's gonna make so much money, because we're just gonna have so many like eels already saved up, and I'm probably gonna throw in some epic fish into it. Not my Maws. I'm not gonna do legendaries. I'm not gonna do legendaries. That's a bit crazy here. I'm not that loose with my Maws, you know. I also don't, you know, copy in the game and cheat, so. But I will donate all of my epic and rare fish for all of these, and we'll cook every freaking day, so. When you're not here fishing with me on stream, make sure you're doing the Kilima Bloom event, because you're going to need a lot of garlic, so you might as well stock up on starred garlic from the Kilima Bloom event. You get starred garlic every time a garlic shows up there, so it's a great thing to have, because I think all you need is garlic for a fish stew party. So I mean, you could just buy regular ones from Zeki. But, you know, starred's always better, you know? And if we got time to prep up, why not do a little bit of extra prepping, am I right? But it's so funny, Metal Mew, because we were legitimately talking about doing a fish stew party, like, next week anyways. So, with a chance to get a cheeky Sprout plushie while you're getting the starred garlic. Exactly! It's not only are you getting the starred garlic, but then you have a chance to get also the Sprout plushie, you know? So it's like a double whammy. So as I said, I don't know if it's going to be like a week and a half till or 2 weeks. Yeah, a week and a half till the event starts, but next week I'm not going to have time to fish. So I'm like, let me stock up on some fish this weekend. So we're going to be fishing all weekend, y'all. Like, we'll chop 100 of the flow trees. Like, I'm not going to have them all watered in time. So unless people are going to be like up all evening willing to water these trees for me, I'm not going to be watering them. They're not going to be watered in time. And, but I do have those extra trees, so I figure we're just going to bring out like 100 of the extra trees and chop them on Friday. That way you guys can still chop some trees, but we're not being like super crazy and doing like 300. We're only going to do like 100 of them. Since we have those extra, that's kind of why I was growing extra ones in case a week like this happened. Because I miss like 2 days of streaming because of, you know, the snow issues, and so that put me behind. Oh god, my character went all wonky there. Like, I definitely don't think there's going to be much besides the lunar market. And that's the thing, everybody's going to be doing the lunar market next week, because I'm pretty sure Tuesday's going to start the lunar market. So I think everybody's going to be so busy with that next week anyways, you're not going to want to, like, pre-prep for a cooking event. And now that I think about it, I don't think they're going to give us a cooking event next week, because it'll be the opening of the lunar market and patch week. So it's probably going to be the week after we get this cooking event. But either rate, I'm still going to stock up early because, you know, I am. But it means we're going to be probably fishing all next week too, because we're going to be spending our whole week at the lunar market. And I'm going to be ancient fish hunting, so hopefully I'll get a lot of epic fish for that. And you know what? We'll save up the rare fish we get there too, so. I can do one better if we want. You got 50 starred eels? Oh my god, Metal Mew, let's go! As I said, we'll wait for them to actually announce the soup thing. But I'ma just say this, Metal Mew, keep holding on to them because we will definitely be using them. The moment, like, we know this event starts, every day we're going to be cooking like 100 fish stew. So I'm going ahead and getting all these fish pre-caught. We're going to be prepared. You understand the assignment? I appreciate it, Metal Mew. Fishing people, roll out. Ooh, we got another giant shark fin plush. Let's go. So did you watch my whole video, or did you just watch their little video? Have you listened to what I've been saying, Lady Belle? I wasn't sure when you left and came back, to be honest, so. Well, I know when you left, I don't know when you came back. I watched their video. Okay, because it's much shorter. So, but yeah, so you got it. We gonna be fishing a lot. So I hope you're okay with that. Also, another Illaroo eel. Let's go. I won't have 50 starred Illaroo eels, but I'll definitely get some more Illaroo eels for sure. Some more starred ones. And then, as I said, next week, we're going to be doing a lot of fishing for ancient fish over at the the lunar market, so. I'm going to try to have a second 50 starred by the 3rd. Hey, as I said, I don't think we're going to get that many. We're not going to get, the event's not going to start next week, so. Are we cooking Sunday? Yeah, we're probably just doing a cake party. Have I not put up sign-ups yet? God, I'm so bad at this. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, we'll definitely just do a regular cake party on Sunday. Because I don't want to waste any valuable materials that we may need for our soup event. So I'll make the sign-ups right now. Shoot. I haven't been live, so I haven't really thought about it. You're fired. I know, right? How dare me. Oh yeah, we were doing signups. Ooh, double proc in your face on eels. They're not starred, but you know. That's fine. I'm keeping all my non-starred too. As I said, if we could come up with like 700 like rare and epic fish, like we'll do 100 every day, you know? Start time, what's Sunday's date? Oh, Sunday's the 1st. Oh. Gonna be cooking. We're gonna be making a Bing Burger celebration cake. And people are gonna bring apples. The housing plot. Create new party. But I will say this, next week there will not be a Flowchop party. Oh, hey, Tiki! Do you want a party invite? I didn't see you snuck up here on me. Good to see at least the ghost version of you. Did the website just go down? Okay, there it goes. Now it's working again. Oh, it's just not letting me bring up my party so I can sign up for it. Boo, I guess the website's having issues right now. So I've got the party made, I just can't access it for signups, so you're gonna have to give me a little bit. Once I get signups working, then I'll post it, so. Hi and thank you. No worries, welcome in. As I said, I love fishing with friends, so the more people here, the happier I am. But yeah, so next week we'll definitely be fishing up all the ancient fish and giant Kilima stingrays that we can get over at the Maji Market, so. Because I assume Lunar New Year's going to be opening up, or the Lunar Maji Market will be opening up on Tuesday. Patch goes up, it's going up. But yeah, as I was saying, next week we are not going to be, we're not going to be, in fact, I won't be even being playing Paleo for like 2 days next week. Because I'm going to be doing like a weird stream on Thursday. I'm going to be starting stream at like 6 p.m.-ish. And I'm pretty much going to go till I go to bed, which could be 2 or 3 a.m. I'm going to stay up as late as I can. And then Friday, and then I'm basically going to go to bed for like 4 hours. And then I'm going to wake up. And I'm going to do an all-day stream on Friday. So that you guys kind of have an idea of what's going on next week. And I'm going to be playing World of Warcraft. But as long as you, for those of y'all who want to keep up your streak, as long as on Twitch, as long as you bring up the VOD, like, within the 24 hours of it coming up and watching it for like 5 minutes, you're still good to keep your streak, so. But just giving y'all a heads up on what next weekend's gonna be for me. That way you guys have an idea what to expect. And if you guys see me streaming at some weird time, it'll be true. Will I look like I'm dead? Probably, but that's fine. That's the effect we're going for. It's how I wanted to spend the launch of the Elder Woods, but A, it didn't have as much content as I would have expected for me to play that much. And B, I didn't have internet at that time, so I wasn't able to stream the way I wanted to at that time, so. But hey, we'll take another Illiru eel, Agile. No worries, not that you can hear me because you're in Agile. Oh, I should get that star cool. I guess the Paleo Party app's really not working today, huh? It's having a tude. Let me see if it'll bring up some random person's party. Ooh, starred pool by me. Okay, I picked that one up. So I want to lit up my party. That's kind of rude. Okay, now it's not scheduled, so I guess it didn't actually make. So let me try remaking it, I guess. Oh, they literally just updated the website. Oh, okay, that's probably why. It just got a huge update. At least on the mobile end. Looks a lot cleaner, though. I like it. Doing it February 1st. 4 p.m. Okay, I'm gonna have to come home soon and so I think once my focus runs out, I will head home. Oh, you can add multiple activities now. Oh. BRB, no problem. Okay, so I'm dropping the link in Discord for Sunday's cooking party. After I catch this fish. Double lake shark. Lake shark, hoo-ah-ha. Okay, none it. I was seeing if there was any startles over there. But yeah, we're just gonna do 50 cakes on Sunday because I don't want to waste any like ingredients depending on what we're gonna need for the following week. So we'll just keep it simple with cakes. Boop. Okay, so I'm out of focus and I'm almost filled, so I'm gonna go home. This has been a pretty good server, so as I said, I don't want to lose out on it. Oh, hey, Metal Mew! I'm gonna go home, clean out my bags. I got a lot of plushies in there. I got a lot of plushies that run. And we got those Illiroot eels, that plushie. I guess that's all. Okay, it's not too bad. I'm up to like 17 Illiroot eels, so... I'll take it, you know? Okay, let me fill back up on hooks. Let me repair. Always have to repair. Every time I go home, or otherwise I'll forget. And I'm gonna go back out there. There is gonna be new bundles. I gotta get my bundles finished, y'all. I just realized. I haven't finished my bundles. We're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna be working on finishing my bundles. Good to see all my friends at the docks. Oh my god, I forgot to put on glowworms again. Don't judge me, y'all. Don't judge me and my toadstool float fish. Oh, she just got a plush. Let's go, Kimber. Oh my god. She's gotten so many plushies today. I swear. She's like a plushie hog today. Like, I thought I got a lot, but I think she's gotten more than I have. I need more of the shark ones, so, than less of the fins. Seven so far. We'll see how many I got, because I've got them all in my lockbox. Ooh, another eel. That was really great to catch. Ooh, and level 513. Level 414? Oh my god, you're just right behind me, Lady Belle. You're catching up. Well, have a good time, Isabel. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Right, bye! Oh, and thank you guys so much for liking the YouTube stream. That really helps me out, so I appreciate it. Hush, puppy, please. There's no reason to bark. She's our neighbor dog. She knows you're here. It's okay. Bloop. Bloop. Ooh. Oh, you got a starred Majiri? Let's go, Metal Mew. Congrats. River Shark plush. Let's go, Lady Bill. You liked one of my videos last night? Oh, nice. It was the last video you did with Shin. Oh. Oh, the podcast. Comments should have been turned off on the podcast. I'll check real quick. It says there's one comment. I don't know. But I appreciate it either way. Wouldn't let you comment. I don't know. It's probably working weird. YouTube's been wonky lately. YouTube and Twitch both have been wonky for me, so. Refill on focus, and then we get right back into it. But we're trying to get ourselves some good fish. Some good fish. But yeah, I can't wait to see the new ranching animal and see what it gives us. He also looks super cute as a pet. But I legitimately was like convinced we were going to get Kitsu as the next farm animal. But, on a serious note, okay? So, like, on a serious note, last January, we got an outfit for a beekeeper's outfit, okay? At the time, they gave out, like, a giant honeybee plushie. They was also made available. And I want to say they sent everybody a bit of honey. Okay? Now stick with me. I'm going to a point with this. Point of the matter is, they gave us stuff in game, but I was convinced we were going to get beekeeping in the game. And we basically did with the ranching later on this year. Oh my god, I got a plushie! Let's go! Let's go, River Shark plushie! Woo! But at any rate, so I predicted we were going to get beekeeping. And we technically did with ranching later on that year. So, hear me out. It's the year of the horse, obviously. So that's why we're getting a horse plushie. And that's why we're getting a horse with a name. And that's technically why we're getting this new, the new outfit That's for like horseback riding. Hang on, I gotta re-look up the name. I forgot the name of it. But the equestrian set, that's the word I'm thinking of. So they're giving us the equestrian set and a horse plushie for the Lunar New Year, which of course, you know, is for the year of the horse. But they showed us one little teaser for the new zone, okay guys? And that was last year, and it was basically a big, long, open, green area with a little hill in the background, and what seemed to have been like a little, building or tower or something in the background. Okay, so it's basically just a big old area with no like trees or obstacles or anything built on it. But the point of the matter is it was big, long, and flat for the most part, with like a nice sloping hill. Okay? They have said that they can't give us any new hints on the new zone because it would give away what they've got planned for the zone, okay? So I'm thinking this new zone might in fact be the plains, and we're gonna get mounts for this zone, and this zone is gonna be made for mounts. It's gonna be big and long and stretching out, and you will be able to mount up. I'm just saying. And plus, like, we have the ranch. So, obviously, we're going to be able to raise our own horse. And then we'll be able to buy a license to be able to use that horse to ride on out in the world. Because, you know, they got to make their money. And then it would allow them to sell different kinds of mounts in which people would buy. So, like, I'm not saying this is what it's gonna be, but I mean, the evidence is kind of like leaning towards it. Like, I feel like this is their way of dropping hints. I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I like pulling at too many strings here? Am I crazy? Ooh, shark plush. Let's go. I told you Kimber is getting all of the credit. All the good. All the good plushies today. Hello, Bobby. How we doing? Hey, Bobby girl. It's your world. Think it's gonna be a dessert? Everyone's talking about getting some kind of mount right now. Oh, a desert? Oh, a desert, not a dessert. My bad. I misread. Everyone's talking about getting some kind of mount right now, but I personally think that's too soon. The only way they do that is because Dreamlight Valley just got horses and they want to compete with them. I mean, A, they are directly competing with them, let's be honest. So I wouldn't be surprised. Plus, I know people have been hollering for it for like the past 2 years in Palia. And basically the zones are just not made for it, but it's definitely something I know that the people want. So that's what I'm saying. They might be building a zone that would be able to handle mounts so that they can, you know, compete as well as give people what they want and allow people to enjoy things, I guess, and allow them to make more money off more things. I mean, it's genius, really, if you think about it in the grand scope of things. I mean, I don't know if that's what they're doing. That's just me, like, throwing out a theory. A game theory, you could say. The world's not... Well, that's what I know. The world's not big enough. That's why I would be like, they would probably design that zone and zones moving forward in that manner. I don't know. As I said, I'm just throwing out ideas, theory crafting. I mean, as I said, all the horse stuff right now could just be Year of the Horse, you know, and that's why we're getting the equestrian outfit. But it's really the equestrian outfit that really throws it out. That really, like, makes me wonder. Because all the other stuff I can chalk up to being Year of the Horse. But it was like... We didn't get a special outfit last year to be associated with last year's animal. Like, we didn't get a good snake outfit. So, I mean, they could also just be doing things differently this year because, you know, they're ever changing and they don't always follow the same pattern. Let's be fair. But, I'll say that having a horse in Disney Dreamlight is game changing. I'll never use my feet in that game again. Also, Riff Rock reminds me of a wingless buckbeak. See, I was actually thinking of a griffin from WoW. So at first, that's kind of what I was thinking, was like a WoW griffin. But then I was like, not quite. I felt that way with Skyrim. I'm glad you guys are on the same boat there, though. Thought it looked like a griffin, too. They are very cute. Right? Hippogriff. Oh yeah, a hippogriff. Yes. Griffins have a lion beak and not the end. That's why I was thinking a buck beak. Yeah. I got you. I love seeing everybody fishing over here. I love fishing with y'all. What about a dragon drake? We have them as pets, but no, we're in the game. Right, exactly. Like, are we gonna get the... Well, I don't know. They might... I don't know how big they would get to be a farm animal. Or a mount, I guess, in the long term of things. Oh my god, we got a maw! Let's go, mama! Don't be jealous of mama. Mama. Or moose size would be cool. Right? Exactly. That would be true. That's my second maw today. I'm gonna take it. A dragon would be so much cooler than a horse. I can get behind that 100%. I mean, they will have options, you know. Like, I'm just waiting to see how long it's gonna be till we don't get a ranching animal. Because, like, we get one, like, every month at this point. So I wonder how long till they're going to stop giving us, like, a ranching animal. To be honest, they could get rid of ranching altogether and would never bother me. Oh, same. Like, if it didn't exist at this point, I wouldn't be that upset about it. Because I feel like they misdid a lot of things. Like, for instance... You guys will hear about it next week, but you'll hear about it now too. The fact that I can't get a starred egg from a Pecky. Like, that was such a missed opportunity to allow us, those of us who do like cooking parties, to get a chance to stock up on starred eggs, you know? Or like starred milk from the Ormus for cake parties or burger parties, you know? Like, I feel like ranching feels like a chore. That it does. You know, it's like, oh, let me take care of my ranch on when I first load up the game, or I don't do it, you know? But I feel like little things like that would allow it to be a lot more enjoyable. And if they gave us ranching customizations... You know, like allow us to customize it a bit more. You know, even that would help a little bit. But yeah, I think like just being a bit more thoughtful about the animals they put in. Like, I think the Ferris would have been great, but at the same time, he does not give me starred blueberries or starred apples. The only real use he has for me personally is pixie berries to make, you know... the berry-colored tent. And that's it, really. I think eventually they'll let us decorate the ranch just to get filling, though. I mean, they're gonna have to. Yeah, I'll fish for a couple more minutes. Before I'll head back to my farm. Plus, can we have a cell box on that plot? Agreed! Like, have ourselves, like, a separate cell box on that plot. Like, I wouldn't be mad if we had a second one. Or let it be connected to our main cell box. But yes, a cell box on the ranch would be so much better. Because so much of the stuff we just instantly sell. But yeah, I feel like ranching could be better if they would just... make some better appropriate choices, you know? But I think the Goomies have been a great additive. I think the Bouvars have been a pretty good add. I'm really curious to see what this new animal is going to do. As I said, I'm waiting to see if we get Kitsus to give us ore at this point in time. So I don't think it's going to be an ore giver. And they did have a salt shaker beside its name, so I don't know if it, like, creates salt. And yet again, we'll fall into the same trap of not being able to give us starred salt that you only use in particular recipes. So you don't even need that much salt. So, and it's not like you use salt in, like, a lot of the big party recipes and the reason why you should even find it, but, you know. I love the Fred's being able to get fruit from them is a real bonus to me. I don't think I need that much salt or sugar. But it's coming for the next animal, I'll just keep one or two. Exactly. I agree. My ranching has stayed at level 11 for so long, and now I'm afraid to go back and face my neglected animals. Up, been there, done that. But I do like the fact that they haven't, you know, given up on it yet, and they're still trying. They really need to bring a cute blueberry plushie. That would be so cute. Right? That would be. I'm going back home, y'all. Thank y'all for fishing with me today. I'm going to do some stuff around my home plot now. AKA cooking all this fish I already caught today. I will probably be working on my bundles tomorrow before we chop a few flow trees. But, there we go. Oh, I don't know what I did there, but that's got to get redone. Put my maw in there. That puts us up to 26 maws now, though. Let's go. But yeah, so I did have a tier list video that was gonna go out today ranking all of the ranching animals. But that'll be up next week when I update it with our newest one. And then you guys will have a better opinion on all of my animals, so. I've just been thinking about it for the past couple of weeks and really been like figuring it out. But I'm gonna sit here and cook all these fish for a little bit, because if you're not cooking the fish you catch to make more glowworms, then you're missing out, because you'll get so many more glowworms by grilling fish and then putting those fish into your worm farms. You'll make so much more money off your fish that way. Ended up with 11 plushies. Oh my god, that's so crazy, girl. You're so crazy. But congrats on all your plushies. Yeah, typically I want to go back to starting to fish on Saturdays again. I've got to be able to stream on Saturdays again. I just haven't had ability to stream the last few Saturdays, so. But we haven't done a fishing party in so long. But I'm definitely going to be doing more fishing all weekend so that I can still pre-prep for that soup party, so. We got a lot of fish to cook. We got a lot of fish to fry. Maybe someday I'll come over to your ranch, Roses, and I'll take care of your animals for you. That way you don't even have to worry about them. Eventually, I want to get to the point that I'm doing like a whole bunch of people's ranches every day to like power level my ranching. But that'll be when everything else gets a lot higher level. And ranching falls behind. At this point, it's not falling behind, so it's catching up. It's already my not lowest skill. It's already past furniture making, which is sad. Need to make more furniture. Thank you. I should give you a tour of my plot as well. I'll come tour your plot one day. For show. For show. I need to do more plot tours of people. My cooking is slowly becoming my highest skill. Like, it's gonna definitely pass fishing before I know it. As I said, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of extra fishing over the next week, but not gonna boost it high enough. Cooking will surpass it one of these days. I caught a lot of sharks today. I didn't realize I'd caught this many fish today. But I guess I did fish for like two hours, so you catch a lot of fish in 2 hours when you're fully buffed, you know? The fact that these give 40 cooking skill apiece is criminal. We're almost done. Okay, looks like we're done with this part of all the things I'm trying to do. I think it'd be wild to eventually have a capped out skill. I don't play enough for that, but I think it would be wild if I ever did. Okay, so now we want to pick out these two starred ones so we can have more room in here. And we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got 14 plushies today. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, over to the storage plot. Going over to the storage plot. Infected Maji, let's go! I'm just gonna put these Illaroo eels like right here. Separate them from my actual starred fish I want to keep. As I'm going to get more of those this week, so. Now to move over to my fishing plushie plot. I don't come to this plot often on stream, but for those of y'all who haven't seen it, this is where I collect all of my fish plushies that I have earned, and I'm using them to decorate this plot. And since I got 2 moths, we get to add 2 fins to the walkway. You can see my little entrance walkway made of little fins. Nah, I'll get Kisora to fix that later. Then into the Elderwood section. Oh, you're the darker one. But since I got more of the fins, which apparently I needed more of. Okay, and then that was a regular one, so now we need a maw one. I'm glad I got all these large fins then. I was like, oh, I don't need the large fins anymore, the shark plushies. I was actually like, no, for this pattern I actually needed more of them. Which fins? Smaller XL? These were out here were the small fins. These are my XL fins. I got a different place for them, so... There we go, that's better. So I think I'm going to be able to fit one more. I think the way I'm going to have to do it, though, is like this way. And then I think that should end the outside. But yeah, when I get new fishing plushies, I always got to put them up at the end of a fishing moment, you know. Because this is like my most prized possession plot, you know. Because all of these I have earned, none of these have been given to me. These are all fishing plushies that I myself have caught. So, you know, kind of slightly biased. But I did get one river shark fin plush, so... And then we still got our extras in the middle that once we get enough of the others, we'll be able to fill in, so... And then when we get another round of plushies, I'll open up another wing. But over here is my wing of pond fishing plushies. You can see I'm doing a similar pattern over here with these. You can see I got the most catfish and red kois. Yellow kois are behind, and then I'm doing a double layer of these, so... Plus they're smaller, so they take more of them, but... Had a commercial, you said you needed more fins? I eventually gonna need more XL fins to finish this pattern, but these are all ones that I've caught, so I'm not accepting fins if you're offering some. But for this pattern to keep it going, yeah, I do need more XL fins because these are just my extra regular shark plushies, and I'm alternating a fin. Shark plushie, fin, maw plushie, fin, shark plushie, so... But the small ones have been lining up the starter walkway. These are what I'm using my small fins for, as a nice entrance walkway. But yeah, this is just my fishing plushie plot, so it's all the... I'm 510 fishing, so it's just all the fish I've caught whilst fishing, so... But since we just been fishing for the last couple hours, you know, I had to go through and attach all the new things to it. Found you through the podcast. Love the content. I hope you get to meet you in game sometime. Yes, Bustin. Welcome in. Good to see you. Glad you like the podcast. I love doing the podcast. It's one of my favorite things. So I just love talking about Palia. So but welcome in. Let me reload up on all these since we're going to be getting some more flow wood tomorrow. Not too much because we're not going to have the grove done by tomorrow, but let's say Thursday, right? Yeah. But we'll be doing some, so I still got to make sure I've got most of this done. Not what I wanted to do, but that's fine. I can use those anyways. Get silk going. I was making sure everything's going full steam, you know? Oh my god, I've got so much platinum. I don't know what to do with all this platinum. But other than that, I'm pretty much out of ore process. I didn't mine enough during the mining event. I should have streamed a bit more and did a bit more, but it's fine. We hit the goal, so that's what's important. We hit the goal as a community. Let's go put in all of this fish that I cooked. I'm going to clean out some of these glowworms because A, I'm going to be processing a lot more glowworms, and B, we're going to be doing a lot of fishing this weekend. So, to prep for the patch. We're going to be doing some pre-prepping. I didn't know that one was mostly full. Oh my goodness, I didn't check any of these like I should have. We might sell a few of these glowworms. I don't need this many glowworms. Okay, well that's all the fish we cooked today anyways, so that worked out. Alright. Oh wait, we're gonna put some of these glowworms up in the bin. Because we don't need that many glowworms. What time is it? 10:22 p.m.? Yeah, probably not enough time, so that's fine. So, we're going to be pretty much ending stream now. So those on the Twitch side, we're going to actually raid into Mystic Fairies since she's the one who we got to bring in on the podcast this week. She was the special guest in this week's podcast. So those who already listened to it on Spotify, then you guys know. Those on YouTube, you'll find out this weekend what we all have to say together. But we are going to go right over into her today. and to show her some love. Thank you. Thank you for fishing with me, Metal Mew. We're going to be fishing tomorrow as well. Those on the YouTube side of things are just going to end. Those on the Twitch side of things, as I said, we're going to be raiding into Mystic. But we will be back live tomorrow. We're going to be chopping some flow trees and doing some more fishing to do more prepping for next week. I love you guys. I'm going to give y'all a heart, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!